Hey YouTube, this is Tom at TM Aquatics and I hope you're all doing great. I'm down here in my fish room. I was getting ready to film a feeding video for my YouTube channel and I was just getting ready to siphon out some live baby brine shrimp back here for my coral red pencilfish. But I noticed they were acting a little different in a good way. I managed to catch some pretty exciting stuff on video and I'm going to share that with you right now. So stick around because you don't want to miss this one. Alright YouTube, we are back in the fish room and I wanted to catch this on video. This is my coral red pencilfish tank and used to be my Bloody Mary cull tank for my Bloody Mary shrimp. And about 3 weeks ago I picked up a pair of the coral red pencilfish and that was all my LFS had at the time, but he brought in some more, so I actually went and picked up 5 more, so now I have 7 back here in the tank. There's a couple of the Bloody Mary cull shrimp there. And I was back here looking at or watching this tank, and this male right here and this female were up in the guppy grass spawning. Now everything that I've read about these coral red pencilfish says that they are very, very difficult to breed in the home aquarium. And maybe I just have beginner's luck, I don't know. But you can see him back there courting that female. And then they'll go up into that guppy grass. And I did see him bounce down into the subwasser tank as well. But those two have been going at it now for about the past 5 or 10 minutes. But I went and I picked up 5 more, so now I have 7 back here in this 20-gallon. I did notice the aggression is a lot better now that I added some more. When I just had the 2, the male was really picking on the female quite a bit to where she was just hiding non-stop. And now that I've added a bunch of more fish, I added 1 more male. Look at that, there they go. I added 1 more male, and then I added 3 confirmed females, or what I believe are females, and then 1 that is kind of unknown. I'm not sure if that the 5th new one is a male or a female. But everything that I've read on these says that these are pretty challenging fish to breed in the home aquaria. They're not really bred commercially yet. I'm trying not to move much. I'm trying to watch these things here. I don't know if that was an egg that she dropped. Doesn't look like it. Could have been, but I don't think it was. But everything that I've read says that these are extremely challenging to breed in the home aquarium, which is one of the reasons why their prices are still high, usually anywhere from $12 to $15 all the way up to $20+ in some places. They come out of a pretty remote area in Peru, and it takes 2 to 3 days for the collectors to get out of that area where these are collected, and because it takes so long to get them out of the jungle, they lose a lot of the fish in the process. So that's one of the reasons their price is high. And then the fact that they're difficult to breed in the home aquarium, that also is another reason why their prices are high. But if I could get these going here, that would be absolutely phenomenal. But I think I would definitely need more plant cover in here. I think if there were any fry that hatched out in here, they would be picked off pretty easy. But there's the other male right there. There's another female. So now I have 7 total, and like I said, the aggression has been spread out a lot. And I actually might go back to my LFS and pick up 1 more female. As long as he has them, why not get them while he has them? He says they're seasonal. He doesn't see these on the list very often, and he just brought in like 20, last week. So 20 or 25, maybe even more. But maybe go back and pick up another 1 or 2. I don't know. But yeah, that male right there is definitely trying to court those females into spawning. I think this guy over here is doing the same. And not that I want to disrupt them, but I've got some brine shrimp ready to feed, so I'm actually going to drop some live baby brine shrimp in here, which is one of the things I've been feeding them. But this tank is very seasoned. This tank has been set up for a long time, and I don't know if this crappy iPad camera will show if we zoom in, but see all these little white things on the glass moving, swimming around? All these little copepods, they're just thick in here in the subwasser tank. That's all natural food for these things. These things are a micro predator, and they sit and just pick on those little copepods all day long. They just have a continuous source of live natural food. But I do supplement that with micro worms, some fluval bug bites. There she's down in that subwasser tank feeding. Of course, he just wants what he wants, but she's down there picking away at some copepods, and I do feed them live baby brine shrimp. But no, this is pretty exciting. Like I said, I've only had the first pair for about 3 weeks, and then last weekend picked up the other 5. And if they're spawning already, oh, this is going to be a fun project. This is going to be an absolutely fun project. Because I don't know of anybody that's really breeding these things. I'm sure they are. But like I said, everything I read says that these things are extremely challenging to breed. But anyways, let's get some live baby brine shrimp, drop some brine shrimp in here and watch them feed. Alright YouTube, it's been about another 20 minutes, and I actually stopped filming for a while and went and fed some of the other fish in the fish room, and these coral fish are still going at it. Now there's a male back there, and he's got that female following him. And they've just been going at it, and I don't know if they've been spawning and depositing eggs. I haven't been looking that close because, like I said, I've been feeding the other fish. I do have some live baby brine shrimp for them as well. It's not that I want to disrupt what they're doing, because I'm sure they're having a good time, but it's time to feed these guys. So I'm going to go ahead and put some live baby brine shrimp in there anyways. I just saw them back there shaking and baking next to each other, so I wonder if they're spawning down by the roots of some of those plants back there. I can't really see, but I did see them up in the Java or the guppy grass, as well as down in the subwasser tank doing that. And I think there's a piece of Bucephalandro back there, and then some roots of this Anubias here. They might be down in the roots of those plants, but they are definitely spawning. And like I said, if any eggs hatch, there's no chance that they're going to be able to make it in this tank with 7 pencilfish. They're going to be picked off pretty easily, but perhaps what I'll do is maybe set up another tank, and then maybe after like a week, if I see this behavior frequently, I don't know, maybe what I'll do is remove the adults and see if there's any free swimming fry in here after a few days. We're going to go ahead and feed these things and watch them eat some live baby brine shrimp. Then I'm going to take the temp on this tank, and I'm going to check the TDS as well, just to document it for my own reference, and then we'll go from there. Alright, I dropped in some live baby brine. You can see them just going to town. They absolutely love this. They've been eating this, they've been eating micro worms, fluval bug bites, and of course all those little white copepods and little things swimming, those critters swimming around in the tank. There's 4 of them over here. I think that male and female still might be over here conducting, yeah, they're down here conducting business. That's pretty exciting. I would love to get some fry out of these fish. This is exciting because, like I said, everything I read said these are challenging, and I didn't expect to see these things spawning for quite some time. I thought I was going to really need to work on the water parameters in this tank. I mean, the pH is still around 7, 7.2. I don't have it under 7 yet. And these things come out of pretty acidic water, and the fact they're wild caught, I thought I needed to get the pH down to 6.5 to 6 to have any chance of triggering this type of behavior. But no, they're definitely spawning down there in the subwasser tank. We'll go ahead and take the temp. 78 degrees. Now again, this is the temperature. It's probably bouncing off the glass, so depending on the angle that I keep this, we'll actually go up here. I'll get a better, more accurate reading. 78.2 is the temp, and we'll go ahead and check the TDS. Let me go grab the TDS pen. Alright, so I have my trusty TDS pen, and I'm guessing this is going to be high because I was conditioning this, whoops, for the shrimp. Yeah, let's see if I can't read it. Let me take it down here. Still 192 is the TDS. So for reference, I'll take the pH here in a little bit, but temperature 78, TDS 192. But they're loving their live baby brine shrimp. Anyway, so glad I was able to add some more to this group because, like I said, you know, the aggression has definitely been spread out, and obviously it's triggered some natural breeding behavior, and definitely a good score. But anyways, enough of this. We're going to wrap up this video, and I'm going to get back to making the video that I had planned on making. I appreciate everybody stopping and watching. If you have any questions on these fish, go ahead and ask. Again, I'm not an expert. I've never kept them before. They've been in my fish room for about 3 weeks now. So anyways, I'll do my best to answer. If I don't know the answer, I'll make something up so it sounds good. With that being said, hit the subscribe button on your way out, and hit the thumbs up button. And appreciate everybody stopping. Until the next one, we'll catch you later.